Russia's latest find in the icy depths of Antarctica is straight out of a nightmare. An ancient, human-like creature, unlike anything we've ever seen, has been pulled from the ice. Could this discovery be a missing link, a lost civilization, or something even more sinister? Stay tuned as we dive into the chilling details that have scientists and world leaders in shock. Number 20. Fake alien sighting in Russia. You won't believe how bad this fake alien sighting is. Imagine two Russian guys casually walking through the snow and suddenly stumbling upon an alien. Seems wild, right? Well, it's not. The video is clearly staged from the start. They head straight for the alien like they knew it was there, and their reactions? Way too calm for something that should be world-shattering. If you really found an alien, you'd be freaking out, but these guys act like it's just another day. Clearly they were prepared for the discovery. Now, let's talk about this alien. It's exactly what Hollywood has been showing us for years, the stereotypical look we've all seen. It's so obvious they bought a cheap costume to make it seem real. And the fact that this all takes place in Russia? That's just the final touch on an already obvious hoax. Aliens hiding in Russia? Sure, it's a possibility, but this video is definitely not proof of that. Number 19. Ghost town of Kattychan. You won't believe what happened to Kattychan, once a thriving mining town in Russia. It's now called the ghost town, and for good reason. Built in the 1930s by prisoners of the Gulag, it was meant to house workers for nearby coal mines. The town was bustling for decades, but when the Soviet Union started to fall apart in the 1990s and coal prices dropped, everything changed. People couldn't make a living anymore, so they left in search of better opportunities. Imagine a place that once had 10,000 people, now completely empty. Today, not a single person lives there. If you were to visit, you'd see buildings and signs of life frozen in time. It's eerie, like a reminder that even the most lively places can fade away when the world around them changes. Number 18. Time travel across two islands. Imagine standing on one island and looking at another just a few kilometers away, but one is almost a full day ahead. That's exactly what happens with the Diomedes Islands. These two small islands, known as Big Diomede and Little Diomede, are in the middle of the Bering Strait between Alaska and Siberia. What makes them truly strange isn't their culture or history, but the fact that the international dateline runs right between them. These islands, separated by just 5 kilometers, are 21 hours apart in time. Now, picture this. With a fast boat, you could travel from one island to the next in minutes, crossing from yesterday into tomorrow. How wild is that? Time zones are already confusing enough, but this feels like a trip through time. It's hard to wrap your head around how such a short distance can make such a big leap in time. Number 17. Diamond inside a diamond. You won't believe this, but there's actually a diamond that's like a Russian nesting doll. Yes, a diamond within a diamond. This incredible gem has a small air pocket inside it that holds an even tinier diamond which rattles when shaken. It's a truly unique find and is the only known diamond of its kind in the world. The outer diamond weighs about 62 carats, while the inner one is much smaller, weighing just 0.2 carats. As for its price, no one has dared to put a value on it yet because it might be absolutely priceless. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. People didn't realize what they had for a long time. It wasn't until experts were appraising the diamond that they discovered its nesting doll nature. The mystery now is how it actually formed. Was the tiny diamond there first, or did the outer diamond grow around it? Or maybe it formed in some other strange way? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear, it's a mind-blowing discovery. Number 16. The mystery of the ancient iPhone case. Imagine finding an iPhone case underwater in an ancient grave. This surprising discovery happened in 2019 at a site known as the Russian Atlantis, an archaeological wonder that sits beneath the water most of the year. When the waters recede, archaeologists dive in to uncover the secrets hidden below. One day, they stumbled upon something that looked just like a modern phone case. It even had jewelry attached. But wait, was it really from an ancient iPhone? As it turned out, this object was not a phone case at all. Instead, it was an ancient belt buckle made of special wood, adorned with beautiful jewels. The real kicker? It was found in a woman's grave, likely where she had worn it herself. These belt buckles have been discovered across Russia in different sizes, showing where the clasps used to be. While the mystery has been solved, it's easy to see why some might wish they could use something so unique for their modern phones. After all, people do love to show off. Number 15. Bunker 42, a Cold War secret. Did you know that during the Cold War, a hidden fortress lay beneath Moscow? This was Bunker 42, built in response to the intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. Led by Joseph Stalin, the Soviets feared a nuclear disaster and wanted a secure place to keep their top officials safe. So they constructed this secret bunker deep underground, carefully designed to withstand nuclear attacks. They even created tunnels beneath the city to quickly transport leaders to safety in case of an emergency. Today, Bunker 42 stands as a fascinating historical site, offering tours that let you explore this piece of history. It's a remarkable reminder of a tense time in our world, and you definitely won't want to miss it. The fact that it was never needed for its original purpose is something we should all be thankful for, making the story of Bunker 42 even more intriguing. Number 14. Monster Mummy. Did you know that Russia is a treasure trove for mummies? Thanks to its freezing climate, all kinds of animals and people can be perfectly preserved in ice for years. This isn't just a story about the cold, it's about real discoveries. In a diamond mine in Siberia, workers uncovered a mummy that left everyone scratching their heads. At first glance, the creature looked so unusual that some even suggested it might be an ancient dinosaur. That might sound wild, but it just goes to show how surprising nature can be. When experts took a closer look, they thought it might be a type of fox, or possibly even an otter. The way the mummy's limbs were positioned made it hard to figure out what it originally looked like. If you stumbled upon this find in the mine, it's easy to see how you might think you discovered something monstrous. The mystery of the monster mummy reminds us that nature has its secrets, and sometimes the truth can be just as strange as fiction. Number 13. Mammoth bone structures. Did you know that ancient creatures like mammoths still have secrets to reveal? In 2020, researchers uncovered an incredible find in the cold depths of Russia and Siberia, a structure made entirely of mammoth bones. This surprising discovery dates back to the Ice Age and challenges what we know about prehistoric humans. It's not every day you stumble upon a building made from the remains of such magnificent animals, and this structure has sparked many questions about the lives and skills of our ancient ancestors. What makes this find even more fascinating is the evidence suggesting that humans constructed it. Scientists found signs of ancient fires and storage pits used for keeping mammoth meat nearby. Interestingly, similar structures have been discovered across Europe, but this particular one in Russia stands out due to its size. It gives us a unique glimpse into how early humans adapted to their environment and utilized the resources available to them during that harsh ice age. Number 12. Unveiling North Caucasus Dolmans. Imagine stumbling upon ancient stone structures that have stood the test of time, whispering secrets of the past. In the North Caucasus, you'll discover an array of unique stone creations, not just buildings, but also labyrinths and megaliths scattered across the mountainous landscape. These incredible constructions date back to the 4th and 2nd millenniums and share similarities with those found throughout Eurasia. Yet many mysteries remain unsolved. We still don't fully understand why these structures were built, their specific purposes, or how many more are hidden, waiting to be uncovered. These stone wonders are key to unlocking the history of the region and understanding how ancient people thrived in the harsh, cold tundra of Russia. Studying these structures provides valuable insights into the lives of those who came before us, showing us their resilience and ingenuity. As researchers dive deeper into their origins, we may uncover fascinating new details about life in Russia long ago, beyond just the frigid temperatures. Number 11. Nature's giant snowballs. Imagine stepping into a snowy wonderland in Russia, where snowball fights are practically a must. With all that snow around, what else would you do? Sure, you could build a snowman, but you might just come across something even more amazing: gigantic snowballs. These massive wonders aren't just your average snowballs. They are a natural phenomenon created by Mother Nature herself. So, how do these giant snowballs form? It's pretty fascinating. Over time, ice in the water rolls and gathers snow until it becomes these huge spheres, which eventually wash up on the beach for everyone to admire. And guess what? This incredible sight isn't unique to Russia. Similar gigantic snowballs have also been spotted in snowy places like Michigan. Number 10. Ancient puppy. You won't believe what they found frozen in the ice of Russia. A real puppy. This incredible creature, nicknamed Dogor, is said to be about 18,000 years old. Imagine that. This ancient dog was discovered perfectly preserved in a block of ice near a river. The ice kept its fur intact, giving us a rare glimpse into the past. But here's the twist. Dogor was just a puppy when he died, only about 2 months old. Scientists figured this out by looking at his milk teeth. This amazing discovery could help us learn more about our dogs today. Are they related to Dogor, or do they share a common ancestor with modern wolves? The answers might be hidden in this little pup's past. Number 9. Ancient nanostructures discovered. Imagine stumbling upon tiny structures that could change our understanding of history. In the Ural Mountains, once a gold haven, researchers made an incredible discovery in 1991. They found nanostructures that some believe date back over 300,000 years. Now, before you dismiss this as nonsense, the truth is these structures were real. They resembled familiar items like coils and springs, but their minuscule size left everyone scratching their heads. Could this be evidence of an ancient civilization that had the ability to create such intricate designs? The debate surrounding these nanostructures is far from settled. Researchers have not reached a clear conclusion, but many people are curious about what these findings really mean. Some speculate that there might be a logical explanation for the existence of these structures. As investigations continue, the mystery deepens. What secrets do the Ural Mountains hold, and could they reshape our understanding of early human ingenuity? Number 8. Giant dinosaur eggs discovered. Imagine finding dinosaur eggs that are not just big, but gigantic. In 2012, archaeologists in China made an incredible discovery: over 40 enormous dinosaur eggs. These aren't the tiny eggs you might expect from such a find. The team was studying 2 untouched waterfalls when they stumbled upon these treasures, each dating back about 60 million years. Just picture it. Huge eggs lying beneath the earth, waiting to tell their ancient story. Isn't it amazing how sometimes the best discoveries happen by chance? You might wish for something like this to happen to you instead of a random person, but either way, it's an exciting find that anyone would be thrilled about. Just looking at the images of these massive eggs is enough to spark the imagination. What a moment for those researchers. Number 7. Woolly rhinoceros, a frozen wonder. Did you know that just like the woolly mammoth, there was also a woolly rhinoceros roaming the earth? This incredible creature lived during the Ice Age and had special adaptations to survive in the harsh, cold environment. The woolly rhinoceros thrived in Siberia, and thanks to melting permafrost, scientists were able to discover a remarkable specimen that gives us a glimpse into its world. What makes this finding so extraordinary is that the woolly rhinoceros is not only well preserved, but it also has its internal organs intact. This rare discovery allows researchers to learn more about how these ancient animals lived, what they ate, and how they adapted to their frozen surroundings. Dubbed the best preserved creature ever found in the region, this woolly rhinoceros offers invaluable insights until the next incredible find comes along. Number 6. The mystery of Siberia's craters. Did you know Siberia is home to massive craters that boggle the mind? These gigantic holes can reach up to 50 meters deep and several meters wide. What's truly puzzling is that these craters appear nowhere else in the Arctic. Scientists are baffled about how they form. The lack of similar craters in other regions suggests there's something unique happening in Siberia that causes these formations. While some theories suggest meteor strikes might be to blame, we see meteor craters all over the world, and they don't look like these. Another possibility is natural gas explosions, which could explain why the craters seem to pop up out of nowhere. Despite the many ideas, the truth behind these mysterious craters remains a secret. But one day, someone will uncover the reason for their strange existence. Number 5. Tiny alien discovery. Surprise! This isn't a repeat of my earlier stories about aliens. No, this is a fascinating find that happened a few years later. A so-called baby alien was discovered near a nuclear power plant, and it left everyone puzzled. When you see the body, it doesn't look like anything from our planet, but just because it looks strange doesn't mean it isn't from Earth. After all, being close to a nuclear facility might have changed its appearance in ways we can't explain. But wait, what if this creature is actually an alien? It's a wild thought. But why not? There are all kinds of theories out there. Who knows, maybe world leaders like Vladimir Putin have hidden aliens locked away, using their advanced technology for their own gain. It certainly sounds like something he might try, right? The mystery deepens, and the truth could be stranger than we think. Number 4. Ancient mummified wolf discovered. Imagine finding a wolf that's 44,000 years old. In July 2024, scientists uncovered a mummified wolf that is even older than the incredible dog we talked about earlier. This amazing find is preserved in ice, which has kept its internal organs intact. This gives scientists a fantastic chance to learn more about this ancient creature and its world. But there's a twist to this discovery. While we might dream of the wolf coming back to life, the real danger lies in the germs it could be carrying. Ice can trap all sorts of harmful bacteria and amoebas. So as scientists carefully study the wolf, they have to be extra cautious about what it might reveal about ancient diseases. Number 3. Unearthed secrets of an ancient Russian warrior. Imagine stumbling upon a burial site that tells an incredible story from centuries ago. In 2019, archaeologists discovered the grave of an ancient warrior in Russia, and it turned out to be a remarkable find. This warrior wasn't buried alone. He was laid to rest with his wife and children, along with fascinating artifacts like stirrups and spurs. The presence of a belt for carrying a sword suggests he might have been a mounted soldier, which adds to the mystery. Even more surprising, the items found indicate that he was quite wealthy, a detail that challenges our usual ideas about warriors. But how did this family meet their end? Theories abound. Some experts believe they may have died from disease, while others suggest they could have been victims of a rival tribe. Regardless of the cause, their burial was deep underground, which likely explains why it took so long for them to be discovered. This find not only sheds light on the life of this ancient warrior, but also raises intriguing questions about the past. Number 2. The Shagar Sculpture. Did you know one of the biggest myths about history is that everything is well understood? In reality, many mysteries linger, especially when we look far back in time. Take the Shagar Sculpture, for example. If its dating is accurate, this stunning wooden piece could be over 12,000 years old, making it twice as old as Stonehenge. This isn't just a small carving. It stands nearly 3 meters tall and serves as a powerful reminder of our prehistoric ancestors. What makes the Shagar sculpture even more fascinating is how it survived for so long. It was preserved in a peat bog until it was discovered in 1890, which is incredible. This single artifact offers us new insights into prehistoric humanity and raises the question, what else could be out there, waiting to be found? The Shagar sculpture truly challenges our understanding of ancient history and inspires curiosity about our past. Number 1. 32,000-year-old plant discovery. Imagine being able to grow a plant that has been extinct for over 32,000 years. It sounds unbelievable, but in 2012, scientists in Russia stumbled upon ancient fruit buried by squirrels in ice. They carefully extracted the seeds from this frozen treasure and managed to grow plants from them. This incredible discovery opens a door to understanding the ancient world in ways we never thought possible. If more seeds like these are found, we could unlock secrets about our planet's history. Isn't it wild to think about all the strange and astonishing things discovered in Russia over the years? Among them, this ancient fruit might be one of the most mind-blowing. Do you have any favorite discoveries from Russia, or is there something else shocking that you think should be on this list? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out the other cool things popping up on your screen. See you next time.